Hey, how's it going? Today, I'm unboxing the Xbox Series X. In my last video, I unboxed the PlayStation 5. You can check that out here. But today, it's the Xbox. On the front of the box, we have the Series X, 4K 120 frames per second, the symbol for velocity architecture, which is the reason for the boosted speeds on Xbox's SSD, and 1 terabyte SSD. What's inside the box? You have the Xbox Series X console, wireless controller, ultra high speed HDMI, wireless network compatibility. Does it have printed materials? On the back of the box, you have a giant mural of Master Chief. Now, Halo Infinite was supposed to launch with the Xbox, but unfortunately, that's been pushed back to 2021. So, you're gonna have to wait a bit if you want to play a new installation from Halo, but there's plenty of other Halo games to play. Here we have the slogan for this generation: Power Your Dreams. The fastest, most powerful Xbox ever? I'd hope so. Redefine speed with the Xbox Velocity architecture. Play thousands of games across 4 generations of Xbox. Game Pass, unlimited access to 100 plus high quality games. Membership sold separately. On this side, we have a look at the Xbox and the controller. Time to open up. So we actually have some pull tabs on this right here. Let's get the first. Time to open up. Okay. Now, this is heavy, heavier than I thought. Place that to the side. In here we have a little quick start guide. Box. For the quick start guide, this is going over the ports in the back, what to connect first, and an app to download for Xbox. Also, you need 2 AA batteries for the controller. I'm assuming they come with it. And they're showing you how to sync and set up your controller. Okay, this is the top compartment. Here we have controller, printed materials. We have the power cable and ultra high speed HDMI cable. Okay. Okay. So here's a new controller. Now, the current Xbox controller will work with the Series X, but they have a slight redesign to the controller. The newest feature being they've added a share button to make sharing screenshots from your gameplay or screen recordings from your gameplay that much easier. They've redesigned the D-pad slightly, making it pretty clicky, and they've got a bit of a concave design to it, so it kind of dips in a bit. The triggers on the back have a bit of a texture to them, as well as the bottom of the controller here. The bottom grip has a texture to it also to make it easier to hold. Now, comparing this to a PlayStation controller, I mean, they're kind of the same width. They're very similar. It seems like the PlayStation controller has a bit longer of a stem to it, but the biggest difference obviously being that the joystick for the Xbox is above. Kind of joystick and the D-pad have switched positions compared to these two controllers. But not that much difference. Compared to last generations, the PlayStation has actually gotten bigger. And compared to last generations, the Xbox has also gotten slightly smaller. So they're very similar kind of sizes and weights to them. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh wait. Printed materials. Once again, another book. Doesn't have the same feel to it. How are your dreams? This is very nicely wrapped. Oh, almost like a Christmas present. There. You have it. The Xbox Series X. Now, just straight off the bat, this is a very simple design. It has a matte black finish to it, so it's not going to be a fingerprint magnet like a console, let's say, with glossy black on it. This has a very minimal design compared to that of the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 is very outgoing. It's a very attention-grabbing design, where the Xbox Series X is a lot more minimal, almost utilitarian. It's something that could definitely blend into your setup at home. Now, on the top of the console, where the air vents are, depending on what angle you hold it at, there is going to be sort of green glow effect to it. Now, there's plastic on the inside, so at certain angles and from certain pictures you can see the green, but obviously looking straight down at it, you can't. Just a nice little design touch. On the back, you have the power cord port, HDMI port, Ethernet/LAN port, 2 USB Type A ports, and the storage expansion slot. On the front of the console, you have one USB Type A port, the sync button to sync with your controller. You have the Ultra HD disk drive, the eject button, and power button is the Xbox symbol. On the bottom, this also has a stand, but the stand, unlike the PlayStation 5, is built into it. And there's a nice little design touch there. Hello from Seattle. Now, if you want to lay it flat, they have little rubber knobs on one side. It's going to prevent it from sliding around. Just to compare sizes to the two systems, here is the Xbox. Here is the PlayStation. Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5. Obviously, the PlayStation is taller. They pretty much have the same ports. Everything is the same except for the storage expansion slot. PlayStation has chosen to have the expandable storage inside the system, so you have to remove the plate. Xbox just has a slot on the back. On the front, everything once again is pretty much the same, except PlayStation has a USB Type-C port. Xbox just has a USB Type-A. Depth-wise, PlayStation is just an all-around bigger console. Xbox is wider, but is that really going to make that much of a difference? that's it for this unboxing. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the Xbox. Are you team Xbox or are you team PlayStation? Also, which design do you like better? The, I guess, more utilitarian design of the Xbox, or do you like the flashier, more outgoing look of the PlayStation 5? If there's anything you would like to see me test or try, please leave it in the comments below. Hit the like button if you like this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, on the road to 30 subscribers. Until next time, take it easy. Peace. Alright, that's about it. Does Xbox have Xbox branded? They do not have Xbox branded batteries, unfortunately.